Navy's newest destroyer, the Project 15B Visakhapatnam class. 4 ships of this class are being built in Rs. 29,340 crore project. While the first ship will be named INS Visakhapatnam, we knew that 2 of her 3 sister ships may be called INS Paradip and INS Marmagoa. The final ship of the class will likely bear the name of a port in Gujarat. The names of the warships will need to be cleared by the President before being finalized. There are some important differences between the Navy's Kolkata-class destroyers and the Visakhapatnam-class, though they share the same hull design and Ukrainian-built Zorya gas turbines. 1. The Visakhapatnam will be armed with a 127mm main gun, while the INS Kolkata has a 76mm Super Rapid Gun Mount SRGM. Both classes share the Alaska 630 close-in anti-missile gun system. 8 BrahMos anti-ship missiles will be installed on the ship after it is ready. BrahMos is a supersonic cruise missile developed jointly by Russia and India's Defense Research and Development Organization. Likely to be test-fired by October this year, the Bharat 8 missile will be part of the stealth destroyer, including INS Kolkata and Visakhapatnam. There will be 32 Bharat 8 long-range surface-to-air missiles LRSAM. Bharat 8 is being jointly developed by Israel and India. 3. Another Israeli equipment will be fitted on board this 163-meter-long ship, the Multifunction Surveillance Threat Alert Radar MF-STAR. This system will provide targeting information to Bharat 8 missiles. Except the machinery compartment, the rest of the warship will have a total atmosphere control system. This system will enable the crew to operate the ship in regions of nuclear, chemical or biological fallout. Those working in the machinery section will have to wear specialized suits and masks to keep the destroyer moving. 5. The Alaska 630 close-in weapon system will be fitted on the bow or front side of this 7,300-ton ship. 6 twin-tube torpedo launchers and rocket launchers have been developed indigenously, and it will add punch to the ship's anti-submarine capability. 7 other systems that will be in place on commissioning will include network centricity with Ship Data Network (SDN), Automatic Power Management System (APMs), Combat Management System (CMS), and Integrated Platform Management System (IPMs). 8 turbines that will be fitted have been built by Ukraine, and are Zorya gas turbines. 9 stealth features of this latest warship are better than its previous versions, as the shape of the hull and radar transparent deck fittings will make it difficult for the enemy to detect INS Visakhapatnam. 10 The Rolesh Hello Traversing system will be introduced on its deck for better handling of the helicopters. The vessel will be able to carry and operate 2 multiple role helicopters during its missions. 11 INS Visakhapatnam is a 65% indigenous vessel, and 11 of the weapons and sensor systems that will become part of the stealth destroyer will be indigenous. 3 Project 15A destroyers were built even cheaper, $92,210 per ton. But the fall of the rupee and inflation in labor and materials cost have raised the price of their successors. Only China's Guangzhou-class destroyers were built cheaper, at $146,870 per ton in 2014 prices. However, as combat platforms, Guangzhou-class destroyers are not in the same class as INS Visakhapatnam. Their anti-missile defense consists of 48 Russian-origin Sa-12 Grizzly surface-to-air missiles, which have ranges of under 40 kilometers, depending upon the target. The LRSAMs on the Visakhapatnam class, in contrast, shoot down incoming anti-ship missiles, the most significant threat to surface warships, at ranges out to 70 kilometers, and have a far better hit probability. Similarly, the BrahMos anti-ship/anti-surface missile, which is both supersonic and has a range of 295 kilometers, is regarded as superior to the Guangzhou-class YJ-83 anti-ship missiles, which have ranges of about 200 kilometers. The Daring-class destroyers, which is the spearhead of the Royal Navy's surface fleet, and which the United Kingdom boasts is the finest air defense destroyer in the world, costs an estimated $193,650 per ton to build. Few would dispute the technological preeminence of the U.S. Navy's DDG-51 destroyers, of which USS Rafael Peralta is the newest. Boasting the Aegis Combat System for air defense, Harpoon anti-ship missiles and Tomahawk strategic land strike cruise missiles, these Arleigh Burke-class destroyers are the gold standard in multi-role capability. However, this capability comes at a prohibitive estimated $205,000 per ton, despite the economy of scale that comes from building about 100 of these warships. Even more expensive is Japan's Akizuki-class destroyer, which Mitsubishi is building for $232,370 per ton, and Australia's Hobart-class destroyer, designed by Spanish shipbuilder Navantia and built in Australia, which will cost the Royal Australian Navy an estimated $333,300 per ton, more than double the cost of IN's Visakhapatnam. The Visakhapatnam's crew of 325 officers and sailors include an air complement that operates the ships to helicopters. The destroyer carries 1,000 tons of fuel, which allows it to patrol the oceans for 8,000 nautical miles 15,000 kilometers. 9,200 miles at 18 knots 33 kilometers/h, 21 miles per hour. For entering an area that has undergone a nuclear, chemical or biological NBC strike, the Visakhapatnam has a total atmosphere control system which cleans the air through a filter system. Thank you for watching.